I had the pleasure of catching up with an old friend for breakfast, and his name is Hill Hammock. He reminded me several years ago, shared a reflection with a small group of us about he's been retired for many years, and his life after work has been just a whirlwind of philanthropic activities. And if you didn't know him any better, you think he just spends all of his time in board meetings, guiding nonprofit boards and leaders with his philanthropy. But what he shared a few years ago was what he called the rule of thirds after that formal career is over. And he described it as one third go to work, do something, another third give back, find a way to give back your time as he is doing with his philanthropy, and the other third is go have fun. And it reminded me of what I've experienced recently with some people talking about their networking and their association experiences. And one person in particular said, I'm kind of a sign me up kind of a person. I get into things, and sometimes I forget, because I'm a part of so many different types of association activities. I kind of forget which association I'm at any certain time. And it reminded me of that depth that Hill reminded all of us in that conversation. And once again, meeting him this week, talking about dividing that time up into thirds. And it really was about the depth of those conversations, the depth of focusing on going to work and doing something productive, where you not just bring your skills, but recognize the context of the work to be done or that job to be done, and offer some of that wisdom as opposed to just bringing your skills like you would to a board. Remember the context for the conversation and what they're trying to achieve, and help them to achieve whatever goal they have, as opposed to just utilizing your skills like you may in a committee where you understand the issue, but you don't necessarily solve it, which is really what the goal of participating and going to work is, to solve problems, not just discuss them and ideate them. And then giving back in a similar way. Sometimes it's easy to donate your time and bring your time, talents, and treasures, as people often say. Once again, offering a little bit more guidance maybe, and being that guide is really helpful for you and for them to keep that time on schedule. And what Hill talked about with regard to those thirds is it doesn't always happen in a month or even in a quarter. Maybe you have to expand it over the course of a year to get that one third harmony of time. It isn't necessarily blocked out in any specific period of time, in shorter increments during the year. Maybe it's the whole year you find it divided up into thirds. So look at that aggregate period of time. But just a reflection to share on, and even in your current time, dividing on those times into thirds, to go to work, to give back, and to go have fun. Not necessarily equally, but divided up in that equal portion over the course of a year. A little harmony, and getting all those good things done and getting work done at the same time. Talk to you soon.